Light Skin Television, we got my man Reggie P. You know what I'm saying? We at King of the Dot South, the tournament, round one. It's the South bracket. And damn, you got Bricks Bellevue to start off.
To start out, they're trying to get my ass the fuck up out of here quick, huh?
I mean, you got, you know what I mean, a South legend, you know what I mean, a veteran.
Mm-hmm.
You a veteran also, and y'all friends, and y'all know each other well. How is that? Like, it's like putting what I consider two upper tier, you know what I mean, cats in this tournament in the first round. Like, you got, like, someone got to go. It's like, it's kind of fucked up. You don't get no easy come through and
It's I was
the
just talking to
seedings is
somebody.
crazy.
I was just talking to somebody earlier, man. I ain't have it easy no way.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you turn around, I'm battling the Johns, I'm battling the Riggses, I'm
Right.
battling a lot of Zays, I'm battling the fucking Big Cannons. Every
Every
time
day.
you turn around, the Don Marinos,
Yeah,
I'm
that was a good
battling
battle,
somebody, Dre Dennis. Every time you turn around, I'm
3
battling
rounders,
somebody.
long 1 rounders.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying.
Yeah.
So it's the name and the celebrity is not what I'm worried about.
But this is for the money though.
It's for the money. It's for the money. It
It's
is.
judged.
It's for the money, but you gotta understand it is. But it's 3 other divisions. It's 12 people in my bracket, and I got 3 games before I can even make it to a playoff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's very wise for me to put everything into this one game right here.
I see what you're saying.
Now, when not effort. Now, I'm not talking about effort.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the whole plight of your ascension through this tournament. We're not gonna put all our money down on one game.
And the rules are different too.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? It's not like
I think that this battle is gonna be more about introducing myself to the world, introducing myself to the King of the Dot platform. I'm Reggie P. I'm from Atlanta.
right.
I rap this way. This is how my punches land. This is how my schemes are. You know, so you can get used to hearing me, because of course you will hear me again. Then warming up to time constraints, the rules of the game.
Mm-hmm. Different
When battles-
ways than other leagues.
When battles go on, I'm going to be able to construct what I do all the time a little bit more and more, and start to perfect being here. But I say only through that first game, that's when you're going to learn just exactly what you need to do. And I think that that's the most important thing about this first battle, learning exactly definitely what I'm going to have to do to win and to be effective going forward. I think that's the
so
main
survival
thing.
first, and then
Right.
the learning
Because
process.
Because if I went today and don't learn nothing, and then I can't win my next 2, or I don't learn nothing and go
Right.
3-0, but then when I get to the playoffs,
I think
something
that's what happened
happens.
to a lot of people last year in every
Mhm.
bracket. It's like, oh, I got through so and so. I'm the man. Blah blah blah. Like
No.
what you learn.
No.
'Cause the next
I
round,
think a strong advantage that I might have is being in the bullpen tournament. Now you might ask me why.
what you won the bullpen tournament. With the
Oh
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Next top bull of
Bullpen
Atlanta
battle
champion.
league. Same card as John and Don
And
Ace
Ace
I
Amin.
mean. So that was a
Uh-huh.
big book. That's
Yeah.
a big book too.
But the reason I say that may be beneficial to me is because I seen tournament style play
Mm-hmm.
and getting used to the judges.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be a small room. I did Fade. Fade had 500, 600 people in the
That's a
building.
fact.
So my thing is, if I can't be shaking my room full of people, what's you, me, and the camera going to do? You see what I'm saying?
Not just that, but you know, when you went from round to round, you had to go. You weren't in the same place. You had to travel.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't have to travel far, you had to go to a different setting, a
Right.
different stage. And
Right.
you know, the
And
crescendo was you being on a huge stage
Right.
at the
Right.
end. You know, so you
I-
experienced all that already.
Yes, but what I haven't experienced is,
A league with so many rules.
well, not the constraints of their rules, but somebody who want to have the stakes this high.
Okay.
Let's talk
Right.
about $100,000. The thought of $100,000.
Is it 50 or is it 100?
It's 100. It's 100,000.
I thought I was right. I was arguing with somebody.
It's
in here.
100.
Somebody in here think they battled for 50. It was
Nah,
25 last time.
Hey,
It's
it's 100,000.
Because it's 48 MCs total and 12 in each bracket.
It's
So if I
100,000.
was the bet, I'd have won that.
Everybody want that 100,000, and the thought of that alone would put pressure on you, or make you fuck up your rounds, or make you be kind of, walking on glass a
Right.
bit. But me, nah, I don't. Listen, man. If I don't learn how to handle this pressure, beat tough opponents, and shine in prime time, then I don't belong to be here.
That's a heavy statement.
And I don't feel like, and I know for goddamn well, I belong here.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying.
So
you know, that's why I'm not trying to sound cocky like, oh, I'm not worried about bricks. Oh, I'm not worried about King of the Night. Oh, I'm cool. I don't feel the pressure. No, I feel all the same pressures, and I'm thinking all the same shit everybody else is thinking. What I'm not doing is making that moment bigger than me. Because my role and my story should always remind me, bro, you've been through worse shit than this.
Right.
You came out pretty fucking all right. The times you didn't, when you think you didn't come out all right, it was a blessing to you somewhere down the line.
So saying
to this very day,
you need to be strategic, but have fun with this. Don't put the pressure on yourself. Because you got this far, don't not enjoy it.
Right. And then you got to show them you. You got to show them you, bro.
Right.
If I come in here and try to be so much of the tough guy, or I'm so goddamn locked in that my bars aren't fun or they're not hitting like they're supposed to,
right?
Because I'm so strenuous on my flow, so strenuous on my attitude, then it may not come across. I have to execute here.
I'm gonna ask.
I have to execute here.
Like I asked Street Hams and like I asked Bricks and Cardi Themes. Does it make it more difficult for you because you know many of these competitors in your bracket, and you got friendships?
I never battled Bad News. I never battled Street Hymns. I never battled Bricks Belvy or Scotty.
You know,
everybody else.
Him, street corners,
listen, that's what I'm
clubs,
saying.
Everything.
See the people I just named, right? Everybody else that's in this division, I don't battled already. You're on my resume.
So the majority, at least half of them, are
this
more.
Shit's gonna be rematches. Clone, that's a rematch.
And this is
Sosa
why
Seville, rematch. Lotta Zay, that's a rematch. I forgot his shit. I don't battle Trez. He was in the last year though. Almost everybody who's in the last year I had battled before. You're asking me how I'm gonna take knowing somebody. Am I still gonna be able to come with the knock? Man, come on. That shit gonna be worse because it's gonna be rivalry.
That's what I want to know.
It's gonna be worse. It's gonna get nasty on the inside.
Cheat code almost.
It's gonna be nasty on the inside because everybody know each other and know enough. And it's kind of gonna be a little bit dope. You know what I mean?
This is the point I was trying to make to a lot of people I argue with over the internet. I don't do much arguing over the internet.
Mm-hmm.
This has got to be the toughest bracket for what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of these people know each other. They win the battle. It's
man,
like the level. People look at names.
Anybody.
Forget the names. It's the matchups and the amount of experience in this bracket too.
Yeah.
The 12 rappers here, like no one's really new. Like everyone's been around for a while and battled everywhere.
Right.
And if they haven't battled at every huge stage, they battled on every small stage in every state.
Right.
Or they got. Region.
Or I would say, everybody that's on here has some kind of
battle testing.
Or they have, what I was going to say is they have some kind of legend behind their name.
There you go.
Like Clone may be the biggest battle rapper that come from Middle Georgia. Or Sosa Seville,
right.
Being from, growing up here in Atlanta, may be one of the most successful in going as deep in King of the Dot.
Right.
As anybody I know. Chef Trez may be the biggest superstar.
Right.
You feel what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'm
here because I'm here because of a whole story behind me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But it seemed like it took me the longest route. But like I say, man, some of that was life, some of that was me, and some of that was I had to wake the people up. But I feel like I
think they'll be very familiar now, especially
they should know better. They should know better. It may be still a little doubt hanging around, but they should know better.
I'm saying that because the viewership is going to be way better this time than was last year. Like I said, last year a lot of people wasn't even hip to the tournament till it got to like round 2. It was like, oh, I didn't even know they had a tournament. Oh, it's for money? Blah, 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 blah. Now, everyone knows the happening.
Yeah, so
they can't sleep on itself.
Yeah, it's like a big ass train.
Yeah, no.
Hey, it's all good though, man.
Still here you go.
It's all good, man. I just know that I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. I'm grateful. I'm so fucking excited. You know, I know everybody got on their cool, but man, you gotta understand, man. When I tell you it's my first time being able to grasp and touch a stage that it's only 3. If you know battle rap, you know it's only 3 major stages. You're going to King of the Dot, you're going to RBE, you're going to URL. That's the perception. That's the perception.
I'll say about 6, but I know where you're going.
But you see what I'm saying?
Right.
These 3,
viewership.
of who you know. My thing is, you ask somebody to do their battle rap, and they can say any other league.
Like, where
but if you
been?
right. But if you name and one of them 3 leagues, you're automatically being taken.
You're stamped
serious.
already. Yeah.
Man, I did all this work. A league would never give me that. I think Bullpen gave me a big shot this spring.
Yeah.
But this shot right here is even greater than that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to take care of it. I want to enjoy the moment, and most of all, like I keep saying, I just want to execute. If I execute, I got a strong chance.
I believe so.
Shocking a lot of people.
I even posted. I reached out to Battle Rap Statistics and Let's Talk Battle Rap podcast, and I threw a statistic at them. I said, as far as I know, and I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. You have the potential and the opportunity right now to be the only battle rapper on the planet in the history of battle rap to win 2 major tournaments, period, and in the same year.
Right, and I was going to correct you, but you said 2 majors, so that's kind of right. But actually, dog, I have the potential to win 3 in a year because I'm in the one-time tournament too. So if I win the one-time tournament, this one, and that'll be 3. That'll be 3.
So I'm saying you can get the hat trick,
huh? If I get the hat trick and I
Nobody
get
ever
the
gonna do that
100,000,
again.
I don't know. I might retire.
No one ever.
Look, that'll be something hard to go out
I'm gonna
on.
tell you why
right
it's impossible if you get the hat trick. Anyone to duplicate that or replicate that, because out of maybe 6, 7 well-known leagues that may have a tournament, you know what I mean, of this magnitude, ain't nobody gonna lick the same MC on all 3 of them. Right. You know what I mean? It's gonna be one. They're like, I don't want him. He won the so-and-so tournament, blah, blah, blah. We don't fuck with them. And that might be the perception, even if that's not true. But just somehow, that, you know what I mean, behind the scenes, it will never work out where one person will have a chance to compete in 3 major tournaments in 1 year.
I think it's more of a blessing, you know, working, networking also.
Networking, too, is big.
And then keeping your ear to the street, you know, just being a businessman, you know what I mean? A lot of people want to know why they on the outside of the loop of so much shit. And it's basically because you're not doing the footwork.
Exactly.
You know, Milltown Blow used to say a lot of times, how you want to be a rapper, you're not at the battles. How you want to be on Smack, you haven't introduced yourself.
Not doing your homework, right.
You know, and so when I started networking more, man, on top of me rapping well, when I started networking more,
doors start opening more.
Taking me more serious.
Yeah, like he really wants to be where he's at. Exactly. Further. You know what I mean?
So, and then when, like I say, when I got my opportunities to rap, I never bullshit.
That's the main thing. You know what I mean? You gotta come at it strong every time. You can't take it light. But I've seen so many talented people, men and women, you know what I mean, as far as hip hop, take things like just happy to where they at, happy to be where they at, and they really don't want to. Seem like they don't want to take it further, or things are going on in their life where they're not motivated anymore. Like they just around to be around, and that's a sad feeling because there's so many people that just want a shot, to just be seen. You know what I mean? That want to be where they at, even if they can't take it no further than them. They show that they're glad to be here.
It's hard to have that combination of passion, you know what I mean, and also purpose.
That's
you know what I mean?
Said, yeah.
To want to do something and keep doing it even when it ain't
It's
looking
a formula.
right. Even
gotta
if
have both.
it ain't something, yeah. And I forgot, I left out talent. Because sometimes you can have talent and then don't have the passion. Or you have talent with no purpose. So you're just doing shit.
That's a fact too.
See what I'm saying?
Well, since you're on the subject, give me a percentage, if you can, of this battle rappers in general. I don't like to say low tier, mid tier, high tier. Battle rappers in general who don't really have the talent for this, but just keep at it. I respect them. They just keep doing it. They keep showing up. They keep battling for free for half a decade. And like, what do you think a fair percentage of those who maybe this is not for them, but they won't give up their dream?
How many percentage of battle rappers are there like that?
Yes.
Out of 100?
Out of 100.
75. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
I'm
I'm gonna tell you something real.
I want to hear something real.
If there are 100 battle rappers, right? 15% of those battle rappers are actually fucking great or good. Like, he's good. He's awesome. He's a supernova, right? 5% of those 15 give a damn.
Wow, that's deep.
So basically, there's
They
a lot
got
of
the
motherfuckers
talent,
walking
maybe.
around the world with all the talent
Right.
coming out of their ears. They don't care. That's why you get the chokes, and that's why you get the no shows, and that's why
Right.
you get the deposit. Because I'm dope, and I'm dope. I know I'm dope, but hell, I don't give a fuck if I was dope or not. Then you got the, like I told you, you might have the other 5% that they're great and they care about being great.
Okay.
And then what we got now? 15. What we got? 85 now. So
85%.
we talking about 85. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the 40% of that of the battle rappers that are not good at all, but think they are great.
And stick around. Stick around.
It's 40%.
You think they're taking up
40%
space,
of those
or someone's got to lose?
They
How
have
do you
to
look at it?
no. You have the right to keep trying until you see what you ever it is you're trying to see.
Because I've seen
you want
that
to waste your life and keep getting fucked up and never get better.
Right.
That's you. But if you just want to keep doing this because it make you feel good, that's fine. But what I'm trying to say is, there's a lot of people out here who think they're better than what they are. You feel me? And for a long time, I was that person. But in the year 2021, I can say I actually feel like I am actually good as I think I am.
You got to that pinnacle where
I
you
feel like I'm good as I think I am. Like, I always thought I was better than I thought I was.
Right.
But now it's like, nah,
proving it to yourself.
I know I can do this. Some of the things I pulled off in the last 2 years, win or lose within battle, I still showed myself I can do this game right here on a professional level.
Right.
You feel what I mean? So judge battles, 2 minutes 30 seconds around. I even think that's an advantage to me.
How so?
I mean, you can rap faster than me and consistent as me and get more out in that amount of
I see
time.
what you're saying.
I didn't want to say that.
You might get an extra 2 to 4 bars. out
That's
in
what
the
I say.
average
I think that, but see, people don't know me. A lot of people don't know me and don't know my rap style. They're not thinking about that shit, dog.
Right.
By the time I get into 1 minute, it's gonna sound like I've been rapping for 2 minutes.
Another thing about you, well, you got an advantage over a lot of people who are not familiar with you as far as league owners, viewers, other battlers who haven't faced you outside of this region, is you land more haymakers than the average top tier.
Well,
You land some haymakers.
yeah. Well, I think that goes back into study. I know what's going to work. So I'll dribble, brick, lick, hit, stick, quick, Vic, because I know I got rocket ship coming. And I know when I say that, this room gonna come down. And I feel like every other battle I have at least about 3 of those that's just like,
it's coming when you want to deliver. It's a matter of when you want to drop it.
Right. Oh,
What kind of feeling is that when it lands like you thought it would? The crowd go crazy. Do you want to keep going to not forget the next line, or is it like a thing where you gotta let it sink in?
I definitely want to keep going so I don't forget the next line, because you gotta understand. Remember, I already knew that shit was gonna land like it did. So when I'm getting that reaction, it's like I knew that haymaker was coming. It's like I already conditioned myself to deal with the noise because it was gonna come right now. It helps me to set up the next. I think a bigger problem, not just for me, but for most battle rappers, is when the shit don't work. When it don't work and you get crickets, then all of a sudden, that's why you're supposed to keep going. It's not gonna get everything. And then my thing is,
the playback value don't catch it.
it's like a buffet though. When you put out a buffet, you don't tell people just the collard greens, just the peas, just the chicken. You let them go down the line and pick what they want. That's what you do. I'm gonna give you a buffet of lines, a buffet of flows, a buffet of wordplay, a buffet of punches, buffet of haymakers, buffet of.
If that entree is not the slamming item that you thought it would be, maybe they like the mac and cheese.
You're gonna like something.
Right. You like? Did you like the chicken? It was alright.
You just gonna like. I feel like some people just like to hear me rap, whether I'm punching or not.
Right.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand. I want a lot of battles without even having a
The cadence is great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The voice projection is great.
But I'm saying, as far as the back-to-back punching, like most people doing, a lot of people, my God, bro. I've got away with a lot. With heavy punches and or people who tried to lay big haymakers, but they don't understand. People love your bravado, they love your voice, your style, they love how you rap, and they love your subject matter. People like what you talk about. They don't understand that too. You can't just be writing bars about
Right.
any motherfucking thing.
Right.
You gotta write about something relatable to you that can be relatable to
Got to make
others.
it entertaining and make people enjoy it, but at the same time make them relate to it.
I feel like I know what they want to hear, and I know what they don't want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
It may take me 3 days to write a whole battle.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the time is me carving it up, making it just right, and going over it a million times so I can get an excellent performance.
I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And with your that's what I want to talk about. Your defense. You're not the type of battle rapper who will disrupt someone when they cooking against you.
No.
In fact, you're very agreeable when someone's rapping. I see you like, You be listening to him like,
Yeah.
and I think it throw him off like, I'm coming back at Reggie. I'm killing him. You're like, yeah, you're doing your thing, but I still got another round. You know, you got the right attitude on defense where it don't throw you off, it don't upset them, the crowd respect it. You know what I mean? It seemed like you always know you got something better than that.
The only time I'm disruptive, or the only time I may be a little rude, is if you rude.
That goes with
if
life,
that's
too.
what it's gonna
If
be
you got
today.
a cool ass neighbor on the left,
Right.
you always gonna be respectful. You know they're gonna.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
if you got a new neighbor that got an issue, and it's
Right.
like, I didn't do
If
nothing
you
to
gonna,
this cat.
if you
Sooner or later,
if you're gonna
give him the
tread
same
on
energy.
my work, you know, I might tread on yours. But the thing is, when it comes to rap, people don't understand as an audience, they looking like that. So when the other dude is cooking or whatever, and you over there hating, the people can see that, and you're making it look like you're losing. You come out better shutting the fuck up, or just nodding your head, or even listen to what he said. Let me tell you something about me, man. I listen to raps. I listen to raps.
Does that throw you off when you're so embedded in listening to your opponent that you still know what your next round is? That's not a
I
problem.
listen to rap. I'm trying to make sure I beat you.
Right.
I'm not gonna forget. I'm not gonna. What you saying not gonna make
You
me forget.
analyze it in the parking lot when you're driving off.
Right.
What you
I'm
said in the
listening.
second round.
I'm
was he
listening
really
to see
saying
did
something?
you beat me, because I got the crowd blocked out. I got everything blocked out. I'm listening to see that you beat me, and I'm telling you, I can count on my hands. People actually beat me rapping.
How do you grade your rebuttal game? Is that something you not do often? Is something you do when you see the opportunity, you see the green light, or
Actually, man, I'm a great freestyle. I can rebuttal like a motherfucker.
Mhm.
I don't, because I've got more into defensive writing. So defensive writing is basically you're going to pin a defense as you being aggressive. So if you want to think about it, it's kind of like how Mayweather fight. You know, Mayweather is don't come at you.
Right.
He's defense first.
you dare you
And when
come
his
in here and
offense is-
leave you on one of these?
When his
yeah.
offense comes, his offense is intricate, and his offense is he execute.
Rapid
But it's
fire,
because
but
of
he
that
ain't got to do it all the
But
time.
it's because of their defense.
Right.
Like if I know you're gonna rap about certain shit, or if I can get down your perception gonna be coming in it, I'm gonna write. It's gonna be almost like a natural rebuttal. It's no need for me to rebuttal. I've already defended myself through what I wrote. You see what I'm saying? And if you have some shit that's dope, and I feel like I need to rebuttal it, I will. But if I feel like my round can beat that round, I just go straight to my round. Rebuttaling is a thing of people who, you know, who do that a lot, who specialize in it. You know, you live by that shit and you die by it. What will hurt me is for me trying to bust out a freestyle rebuttal and it don't land. And then now I gotta pick it up with my round, but that shit don't took energy from my round because that ugly ass rebuttal.
The
See, I
times
like to stay out of that.
The times that you delivered your best rebuttals, were they in a 1-round battle where you went last, or was it somewhere during a 3-round battle?
I don't rebuttal most of the time. Oh my God, but I've been rapping a long time, bro. So I don't did it in 3 rounds. I don't did it in one. I don't did pre-buttles.
Has a rebuttal ever saved you in a battle where you like, this is rough competition?
A rebuttal did not save me before. Not a whole battle, but
Brought you
a
back
way
into
that
it.
I wrote the shit I'm trying to tell you. One time I battled this guy, and basically he talked about all of the shortcomings regarding me, and I had already wrote around answering all of the shortcomings.
Wow, so you were
I sat there
very
and waited.
prepared. That's defensive writing, like you told me.
So you don't have to rebuttal if you're
Right.
writing correctly.
Right.
But you got to be at another level to know the fucking landscape and know the weather and know what to do.
Study
That's
your opponent well
experience.
too.
That's studying battle rap.
Right.
Bro.
Well, I gotta ask you this question since you're the king of the dot. Tournament. You don't have a whole lot of time to recoil and come back and prepare for another opponent after a victory. You're not getting no 90 days, and you're not getting no, you know what I mean?
But you know me, light skin.
I do.
I don't got no. When have I had 90 days?
Never.
That's what I'm saying.
Every time
I
I'm
got
at
a
an
battle.
event, like even if I didn't see the whole card, I'm like, Reg, what you doing here? You checking it? Like, no, I go third. I'm like, oh shit.
That's
you know,
what I'm
this card-
saying.
I just seen you twice last week
That's what I'm saying.
on two
I got-
different cards. Like, yeah.
I,
Well, that's what I'm trying to
right.
explain
So,
to the fans, like how that you say that's never been a problem. How are you able to battle this much, win so much, go on long winning streaks, battling different types of opponents, different places, different leagues with not much time to write and prepare, and still have time for defensive writing? You don't even have to rebuttal most of the time. How do you do this, Mike? How do you keep this
I do
in your brain, bro?
I do it through paying attention.
Mhm.
You got to know the platform. You got to know the platform in the room more than you know the artist.
Dang. Okay.
Because when you know the platform in the room, you know what to say. You know what's going to work. You know what's not going to work. Because you've been in that room before. Even if you win as a fan or you win.
You like to scout out and scope out.
Oh man, I scout
See,
out.
I tell
I do that
younger
shit. I
battle
do that shit,
rappers
man.
you
Wait.
need to do that shit.
From the top dude to the bottom dude that's fucking around out here right now, I probably know exactly who they is and tell you what their last battle was and who. That's why I tell people I know you all the time.
I'm not a battle rapper, but I know a lot of shit. I'm an old dude. I know a lot. I know in any type of competition, especially in this hip hop competition, I don't care if you're breakdancing, you're a turntablist, you're a battle rapper, care if you, wherever you're going to perform in front of a crowd at a venue, and you've known about the battle, you've signed onto it, you're making money off this battle, you owe it to yourself to go see the venue, go look at the league, look at some film, not just of your opponent. You got to know the surroundings. Like,
You would be
how can
crazy.
but so many of them do it, Reg. A lot of people be like, you know, I'm coming to your city. Let's say they coming to Atlanta. I'm battling RBE. I'm battling here. Or I'm in the PGs on Smack back in the day. Where's this building at? I'm like, oh, it's downtown. Yeah. I'm like, you haven't been there? You haven't seen it all? Like, I don't even know what I'm walking into. That shit
All
crazy.
that shit is historic to me, bro. The buildings that I rap in, the people I battle, the platforms I battle, the cards I'm on and who's on them, the moments, the interviews I do.
Mhm.
And all of this shit is a part of your history. And a lot of people don't
Think they
smell
taking it for granted?
Yeah. And people only want to watch when people are watching. What does that mean? I want to be interested in this shit when I get hot. I want to be interested in this shit when I'm being talked about. I want to be interested in this shit when I'm the main event.
Right.
Nah, man. You got to clap, applaud, be a part throughout your whole process. You feel
Right.
what I mean? Because believe me, when it's your turn, all that shit gonna come into play. Everything from the first day to now, some shit gonna come into play. And it's gonna help you more than hurt you.
This
All of that
interview-
shit is part of studying battle rap. All of that is part of studying battle rap.
This interview could be like a template for many battle rappers to follow, you know what I mean, and to study, you know what I mean. You drop some serious jewels. This might be one of my top 5 interviews that I've ever had, you know what I mean. I really appreciate you, Reg. I mean, I've interviewed you many times.
Oh, yeah.
Talked to you many times, you know what I mean. Been on stage with you a lot, but this was like a learning tool, man. Nobody gives this much jewels, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate you, and I think a lot of the listeners and watchers and fans will appreciate everything you dropped on us today, man. That was very gracious of you, man. I
That's a
appreciate
fact,
you, bro.
man. Light Skin TV, man. Reggie P, ADV, man.
Reggie P. Now
Y'all
watch
fuck
this
with us in
tournament,
that King
y'all.
of the Dot tournament.
Check my
man.
mans
South
out, bro.
Division, man.
Definitely.
Peace.
Peace.